Everybody get up. Who told y'all to open up? Yeah, that's enough. I'm coming straight from the gun. I ain't playing who that. Hold up. Tell that to move it. Slower. I got my own money. Ain't nobody giving me shit. I'm the original. I'm the one that be cooking that shit. She keeps saying that I'm stealing. I'm looking at like who that? Security. Tell that to move it.
Okay, you gotta love today's music. I am in Del Rio, Texas, and it's kind of cloudy. Well, not kind of cloudy. It's cloudy, a bit windy. So I'm a little concerned about the trailer I'm getting ready to pick up. The thing about that, weather. When the wind is blowing like it is right now, I'm thinking about maybe 30 miles an hour wind gusts, maybe 40, but maybe a little less than that, so I didn't look at the weather report today. But if I'm pulling light, I have to drive a little slower. Driving a little slower prevents you from being slammed on your side. If you see trucks, tractors or trailers out there and they're laying on that side, that shit isn't funny, but it's because they didn't have enough sense to go slow, or they were going slow and then out of nowhere comes a big gust of wind and then just bam, knock them on their side. If in some states, especially Wyoming, if the wind is really horrible, they will tell you, do not, if you're pulling light, you need to park it, because you will go on your side. And if you get flipped on your side like that, guess what? You lose your job, because as a professional driver, you should know better. You should know better than be out there driving in that shit. So I'm hoping that I'm at least 20,000 pounds or more. I'm hoping that it's not like 45,000 pounds. It's like, it's not, okay, with an automatic, it's not that hard to pull that. But because my tractor has a Volvo engine, not a Cummins or Detroit diesel, it doesn't pull all that great up the mountains. I mean, it pulled, don't get me wrong, but a Cummins and Detroit diesel pull that shit like nobody's business. And all the truckers out there, you know that. So I drive a Volvo 780, and it has a Volvo engine. And Volvo, trust me, I love you guys, I love you, but stop making your own engines. Go back to Detroit diesel and Cummins. If you can't match that, what they put out, go back, because as drivers, really, a lot of us, or no, some of us like the Volvo 780 or the Volvo 720, 730, 740, whatever's out there. But if we don't have that pulling power, we'd rather go with something else. But me, I don't rather go with something else. I'll just take it on the chin and creep on up that mountain, and then I'll fly down on the other side. But anyway, yes, so when you're dealing with strong winds like this and you're pulling light, and if you're pulling heavy, you gotta be mindful of what your truck can do, what your tractor can do with the weight that it carries and empty. By empty, it doesn't matter. If the wind is gusting really bad, if it's blowing really bad, go slow. And if it's still trying to slam you over on the side, or over into another lane, I've had that situation where it tried to push me into another lane. Well, it did a few times, and I just pulled over and parked and let it calm down. You send in a note to the company saying, hey, this wind is horrible, but they already know. But it's your responsibility to keep the company abreast of everything that's going on out here. So if I'm pulling light, which I'm kind of hoping I'm pulling light, and it gets unbearable, I'm gonna pull over to the side and let the company know through the computer, hey, this wind is so bad, I'm gonna try to wait until it died down, or can you tell me if it's really windy ahead? I'm gonna check my weather apps on my phone. And that's another thing, get the weather apps on your phone. I have 2 on one phone, 3 on the other. So the thing is one app will say, oh yeah, it's all clear. The other app is like, well, you're getting ready to get slammed, so you better watch out. So you have to keep up with that. I hate watching the weather. I do. Even with my motorcycle, I don't watch the weather. I look at the clouds, and if it look like it's gonna rain, I stay away from the rain clouds and ride in other areas. But in a truck, you have to go where you're told. So the thing is be safe. If it's high winds, park it if you can't handle it. Don't try to force it. Don't try to handle it. But be safe, as always. So I got to get back to my music. I just bought this CD. What's her name? K. Michelle. K. Michelle. I never heard of her, but it looked like she's really saucy, and I'm kind of saucy, but I'm kind of not too. But okay, I am saucy. So anyway, I'm gonna listen to this and hope it's a good CD. I paid $10.99 for it. I hope it's a good CD. So and I'm gonna head on over and pick up this load. So I'll talk to you guys later. And girls, whatever gears you're grinding, be safe out there.